X gonna give it to you. What? I said X gonna give it to you. What? Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. I'm Robert Storms. If you're finding me for the very first time, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Big shout out to Jose Andreas, who won the digital copy of Star Wars The Last Jedi during my 10,000 subscriber live Q&A. The next giveaway and Q&A will be once I hit 11,000 subscribers. So as each day comes and goes, we get closer and closer to Deadpool 2. Now the question I have for you, is it possible that it might suck? Now, I know what you're thinking. There's no chance in hell Deadpool 2 is gonna suck. And I say to you, oh, there's a chance. Now, this is something I've been feeling for a while now. None of the trailers or marketing material has really been grabbing me the way I thought it was going to. The way that the first movie grabbed me. Now, you guys can go back and check my Deadpool 2 trailer reaction, and you can look at my expression. I barely laughed in anything in that trailer. The only thing that actually was funny was when Domino said she wished she would have graduated college. Everything else in that trailer just fell flat for me. I thought there was funny moments in it, but overall, I just felt like they're cramming too much stuff into this movie. The plot of this movie looks almost identical to the plot of Terminator 2 Judgment Day. That's what I got from that trailer. And all these new characters felt overwhelming to me. I don't want to see all these new characters. It feels like they're just trying to cram this stuff in so they can push for an X-Force movie, but the characters that I do want to see, characters from the first movie, like Negasonic Teenage Warhead, a character who I love Negasonic Teenage Warhead. I want to see more of her. We barely get to see anything of her in the trailer. We see all these new characters, and I know we're going to get a lot of Cable and Domino. That's to be expected. Instead of making X-Force, Deadpool, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Colossus, Domino, and Cable, they try to add these other characters in it, and I think that's what happens with comic book films, is the sequels always tried to cram more stuff in it just for the purpose of cramming more stuff in to build a bigger universe, and usually that never works. That hardly ever works. And the reason why the first Deadpool worked was because they had a very small budget, because Fox didn't believe that movie was going to be successful, so the budget was very small, and they had to be creative the way they did things, including the fight scene at the end. They purposely made a storyline where Deadpool leaves the guns in the bags because they didn't have the budget to shoot this giant shoot-off at the end of the movie. But it feels like by looking at these trailers, the sky is the limit. They have the funds and the ability to film whatever they want. And that's usually when the film starts to dip in quality. When you have the ability to do whatever you want, then usually you don't know when to cut back and say, you know what, this is a little too much. Maybe we need to scale it down so much. And that's why I like the first Deadpool movie, because it was very scaled down. It was basically just Deadpool with a couple side characters on this quest to get revenge. And this movie, besides the whole idea it feels like a Terminator 2 ripoff, just doesn't grab me. Like I said, I'm gonna go see this thing. On opening night, I will be there, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm very, very slowly lowering my expectation as each day passes by, as I see more and more stuff coming out. It's because I want to see more of what they established in the first movie, instead of them adding all of these new characters, like just trying to cram X-Force down our throat, trying to cram these new characters in there. To me, it turns me off a little bit, and plus we find out, you know, Tim Miller left the project because creative differences with Ryan Reynolds. You start putting the behind-the-scenes stuff together in your head, and then you look at the trailers, and you're like, wow, this is starting to feel like a normal comic book action movie instead of what made the first Deadpool successful, and that kind of worries me. But who knows, maybe I'm worrying for nothing. But I want to know what you guys think. Are you worried like me? Do you think they're trying to cram too much stuff into this movie, or are you excited for the movie and love the trailer? Be sure to leave those comments in the comment box below. Be sure to hit that like button. Once again, if you're finding my channel for the very first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, guys, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.